Today's program is the October Students of the Month, so I will turn it over to Raina for introductions and to start the program.
Thank you. Our first student of the month is Cole Wiles. Cole is the son of Kendra and Ryan Wiles of Toledo. He has a 3.94 GPA, is involved in leadership, numerous IB courses, and is a 3-sport athlete, including football, wrestling, where he placed at state last year, and baseball. Please welcome Cole Wiles.
Hi everyone, my name's Cole Wiles. First off, I'd like to thank the Rotary program for this honor. I'm truly grateful. A little bit about myself. I'm an honors student, 3-sport athlete, and after graduation, I hope to attend Colorado School of Mines and pursue a degree in geotechnical engineering. I would also love the opportunity to continue playing sports at a collegiate level. I'd like to take a minute to talk about two people who have been instrumental in my high school career and success. Both of these people play different roles throughout my high school career, but both have had a lasting impact on who I am today. These are two individuals who have taught me that it's okay to fail as long as you learn from your failures and use what you've learned to be successful at the next level. The first person I'd like to talk about is Miss Murphy. Miss Murphy nicknamed me Stick Boy when I was in her advanced freshman English class. She gave me that nickname because as I passed through a parking lot or various other areas, I'd pick up sticks, I think a windshield wiper, or anything else I could find and bring it to class. It'd eventually become a distraction, and she'd keep it in a box in her room, which she still has to this day. Over the years, Miss Murphy has been my go-to teacher, my cheerleader, and my mentor. What I love about Miss Murphy is her compassion and dedication towards her students. There have been many times during the years where sports have hindered my ability to work on assignments, and instead of digging in her heels, Miss Murphy would grant me extensions, well knowing that she'd have to take time out of her weekends to grade it. Whenever she sees me walking down the hallway, she always takes the time to ask me how my day was or get an update on the sports going on. And when it comes to sports, Miss Murphy was always there. Whether it be football, baseball, wrestling, or even a fall baseball game way off in the valley. If she can make it, she was there cheering me and the team on. Even at my lowest points in my high school career where I got down on myself the most, Miss Murphy never turned her back nor gave up hope. Instead of looking at me differently like most people would, she guided me to see the error of my way and built me up as a better person. Miss Murphy, I would just like to thank you for everything you do. You truly made a lasting impression on me. The second person I would like to talk about is Coach Hernandez. I first met Coach Hernandez in middle school when he nicknamed me Dribbles. I received this nickname because I couldn't make up my mind between basketball and wrestling. Following my 8th grade year, I committed myself to wrestling, which I think was one of the best choices I ever made. Coach Hernandez committed himself to me at that point, and it's been a long journey these past 4 years, and I'm very thankful to have Coach Hernandez by my side. The first practice of my freshman year, Coach told us that he wasn't just here to build better wrestlers, he was also here to build better people. That phrase has always stuck to me because most people view wrestling as a violent combat sport. And while that might be true, wrestling is a perfect real-world simulation. No matter what you do, something bad will eventually happen to you. And it's not a matter of how hard you fall. It's a matter of being able to get back up and keep pushing. And the real world doesn't care if you're down. It'll just keep running you into the ground. In wrestling, if you don't work hard every day, you will not succeed. You got to think of the mentality that there's always someone out there working just as hard or harder than you. And that's how you push yourself to become a better person. These are the most valuable lessons that I've been taught the past 4 years, and it is all thanks to Coach Hernandez. Without his guidance, I know for a fact that I would not be where I'm standing today, and I could never thank Coach Hernandez enough for everything he's instilled upon me. Both of these people have impacted me in different ways, but both of you have driven me to be a stronger person. I will use these life lessons as I move forward, both academically and personally. Miss Murphy and Coach Hernandez are not the only people who have contributed to my successes over the years. There are a number of people who have helped me grow as a person and as a student. We have an amazing Cub community, and Cubs truly care. Thank you.
Thank you, Cole. And I'm so glad that both Ms. Murphy and Rick could be on today. Our next student of the month is Mackenzie Kirchner. Mackenzie is the daughter of Jason and Gway Kirchner of Toledo. Mackenzie has a 4.0 GPA, is involved in leadership and also a lot of IB courses. She's been involved in volleyball and has a lot of volunteer experience. Please welcome Mackenzie Kirchner.
Hi, everyone. First off, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Mackenzie Kirchner, and as you know, I'm a senior at Newport High School. A few activities that I participate in are volleyball. I play on varsity as a setter for Newport High School, and I also play on the 18U team for our local club, Oregon Coast Juniors. I participate in Northwest Youth Rodeo Association and Oregon High School Rodeo Association on my horse Macy. I've also been participating in 4-H for 7 years. Through the program, I raise and show lambs, and in past years, I have shown dogs, horses, and guinea pigs. I'm a member of Honor Society as I maintain a 4.0 GPA, and I'm the vice president of the 2021 class. I am looking to pursue a degree in pre-veterinary science or biology in hopes of attending vet school while pursuing collegiate volleyball. And I'd like to thank you for this opportunity of being Student of the Month. There have been many people that have helped me along my journey, so it is hard to just pick out a few. First, I would like to thank my parents, Jason and Gway Kirchner. Throughout these past 17 years, they have been my biggest supporters. If I have a dream or a goal, they are right there to help me pursue it. If I need advice, they're always amazing to talk to, and most importantly, they have taught me how to have good morals and to treat everyone equally. They have sacrificed so much for me to achieve my goals. As an example, from about 3rd grade to freshman year, I have been riding horses at the same barn. Suddenly, the opportunity was taken away by unforeseen circumstances, and it was clear if I was going to have the opportunity to ride again. Riding is a huge outlet for me, so not being able to ride was really saddening. Instead of giving up, they worked so hard to find the right connections and the right funds to be able to sustain purchasing a horse of our own. When we were able to finally bring my horse Macy home, that was just the start of our journey. From spending hours driving to events, to sitting in the cold rain all day, to melting in the heat at summer rodeos, they never complain and just encourage me to keep working harder to improve and reach my goals. My parents have been there for every event, every rodeo, every failure, every success, and every step of the way. They have always had faith in me and supported me through every up and down. Another important quality my parents have taught me is hard work. Nothing comes easy in life, and to become successful, you must work hard. This is especially prominent in volleyball. I was always told I couldn't be a setter because I was too tall. At the end of sophomore year, my coach Vicky Roller realized that I could set. My parents pushed me to work hard to get that setter spot. I've been setting for a year now, and in my first season setting, I earned honorable mention for the Oregon West Conference. In light of COVID, I have worked hard to get opportunities to play volleyball. My parents have helped me take a trip to Helena, Montana to practice with the Carroll College team. They found me a great opportunity to play in a 4-on-4 league with fellow teammates these past few months in Salem. They have worked hard to find opportunities for me to continue playing during this pandemic, and we are hopeful for a spring season. They've taught me to be resilient in uncertain times and to work hard for your goals and successes. Without them, I wouldn't be where I am today. Secondly, I would like to thank Miss Murphy. Now, I know I've only had her as a teacher for freshman and senior year, but she has made a memorable and lasting impact on me. Miss Murphy is the most compassionate and understanding person I've ever met. She has given me so much guidance through these past few months. From a student perspective, during the COVID outbreak, online school can be challenging. Sitting at a computer screen all day can be draining, and I'm sure most of us would love to be back in the classroom. It is hard to learn new content from a computer, but I can't even fathom the difficulties that come with trying to teach through one. One day in IB Senior English, many of my classmates, including me, were feeling overwhelmed with the pressures of online school, college applications, and scholarships. Ms. Murphy was so understanding that she gave us the class period to work on these things. This truly relieved so much pressure off the students. Ms. Murphy is one of those amazing teachers that can truly care about their students. I also can't remember a time I haven't seen Ms. Murphy at a sporting event. When I'm on the volleyball court, I can always count on Ms. Murphy to cheer us on. She supports the students not only in the classroom, but also in outside activities. This has helped me understand what it truly means to be a Newport Cub. Ms. Murphy has taught me that you should always support me and hold compassion with you always. Lastly, I would like to thank my past 4-H leader, Tracy O'Hearn. Tracy led my previous 4-H club, Coastal Ranchers, for a number of years. Through this club, I learned so much about leadership and sportsmanship. Competing in 4-H is an amazing experience to have, whether you win or lose. There are times when you win and more times that you lose. Tracy taught me that you must lose with sportsmanship and be humble no matter the circumstance. As a competitive person, this was a struggle for me. Thank you, Tracy, for teaching me to stay humble and gracious during times of success and defeat. Tracy taught me how to effectively lead not only meetings, but also community events. She had a big emphasis on creating and supporting a strong community. Tracy helped me and many other community service events. This has taught me that helping and providing for your community is not only rewarding to the receivers of your service, but also yourself. Helping other people gives you the most satisfied and unexplainable feeling. I really have no words to describe the feelings when I get when I help somebody. Thank you, Tracy, for teaching me how to help and support my community when it matters most. There are many more people I am thankful for throughout my journey in education, so if I did not mention you, I'm still very thankful for your help. Continuing on the topic of community, there have been multiple events this year where our community has been brought together to overcome difficulties. An instance on where this is important to me was during the Echo Mountain fires. In Lincoln County and Otis, many horses and livestock had to be evacuated with no place to go. My mom, Gwen, and I had the idea to set up the Lincoln County Fairgrounds and Commons as an evacuation center for livestock. Daisy O'Hearn and I drove right over and started setting up. I've never seen so much support from the community as I did that day. Many volunteers, including the Honor Society program, helped out, and within 3 hours, we were able to set up and take in 40 horses and other various animals. The community brought in so much supplies that we were overstocked. Before we knew it, the trailer started to drive in, and in total, we had 21 horses unloaded that day, as well as 8 rabbits and 20 chickens. For the next week, we staffed and ran the evacuation site, grabbing volunteers lunches from the Red Cross and taking care of animals. As the fire slowed down, animals started to return home, but our efforts didn't end there. We drove up hay and grain to Otis for the returning animals and the animals that never made it out. Driving through the affected area made me feel extremely grateful that my family and home was in a safe place, and I felt sympathy for those greatly affected. This solidified the effort that we were putting in was not for nothing. This experience taught me that as a community, we need to take care of each other. I know that if I was in a situation of an Echo Mountain fire victim, that the community would help me, so in turn, I needed to help the community. As a student at high school, the value of community is very important, and I have been taught this through the many educators, coaches, and students at Newport. Without our amazing community, opportunities such as sports and events would not be possible, so every opportunity I have to help the community, I tried to do to the best of my ability. Being a Cub is more than just being a student at Newport High School. It is supporting and being active in the community. I would like to thank Rotary for giving me the opportunity to be October Student of the Month and for supporting Newport High School and the Newport community. Your support is appreciated among everyone at Newport, and you have set amazing standards to look up to. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Mackenzie. It is so nice to see kids. We're just missing kids so much here at Newport High. So thank you both for speaking.